All right, welcome back. A brand new video of the Target Individual Program, talking with experience. So when I got back in the house, I finally was able to get, again, 3 hours of sleep. That's about it, since I've been living on 3 hours of sleep for the past few days. But hey, it is what it is. Snowing, of course. All right, see that? Snowing outside. You know, I heard people shoveling snow, and it's like, yeah, must be a lot of snow on the ground. Look at this shit. Right? Barely any. Barely any. But the purpose walked past me, looking at the license plate of the vehicle as he passed the phone camera. You know, they got a red theme across the street right there. Right? What do you say? What's the song go? All I do is win, 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 no matter what. I'm not talking winning in terms of some of the people say they win. Shit, exposing these people and what they've been doing. Because they think they can, like I said, get away with these crimes because it's done, not only done in the physical realm through covert operations, covert manipulations, covert drugging, right, honey trapping, all this other stuff, but also psychological. They figure, you know, we can get away with these psychological crimes as well, right? Damaging a person's psychology, their psyche. Right? Also cognitive, right? Using technology as a weapon to damage, you know, to cause harm to a person's brain. Not only the physical brain, but the ability of the brain to do certain functions, right? The ability of the brain to do so. They've been using a lot of these light-skinned quiches again. I noticed, let me tell you, they always use those light-skinned quiches, let me tell you. It's always a theme, right? And they'll use certain kinds of women over and over again. Yeah, I recognize it. Because, you know, the only certain women will do some particular thing. Certain things. Sticking their tongue out even earlier. When I was walking my daughter to school, they had two light-skinned quiches sticking their tongue out as they passed me. Of course, I wasn't recording. I was with my daughter. Guys, I just uploaded the video on my way back to the apartment. But yeah, you know, again, this is what they'll do. All right, said it many times. I know you hate when you see me smile, but I'm gonna smile. Right? Tell you, a radicalized mind is a thing to see, man. People are radicalized in all kinds of ways, and yet we'll turn around and tell you that, you know, no one can manipulate their mind. Right? Only God can manipulate their mind. You know, so the CIA, when they develop the voice of skull, they call it the voice of God. Why? Because we can use it to drive people crazy, make them believe that God is speaking to them. All right? And that's V2K. You hear that, V2K? Yes, V2K. Use your sirens again. There you go. All right? But what they didn't tell you is that in the 1960s and 70s, they were working on using radio waves in a modulated form, right, to put suggestions in your mind, to hijack your mind. And you're not hearing another person's voice, like somebody say, oh, this is God. No, this is your own inner voice. So what more? There's no better way to manipulate a human being than to use technology to change his way of thinking, to change his behavior based on changing his way of thinking, right? And leave no evidence, right? In terms of technology being used. But by the result, you can gather certain, certain analysis, right? Like brain damage. What kind of brain damage? What part of the brain is damaged? Okay, so with that, you can gather that form of evidence to show that these people or this person have been hit with a directed energy weapon. All right. Also, you look at the psychological aspect of it also. But again, you will have to have an expert in those fields, and most psychiatrists have no clue what the government has been doing and what they have been continues to do or been up to. All right. And that's the problem. Is that the government have conditioned the people into believing that these things don't exist. But these things are decades old. All right, decades and decades and decades. This is not something that's coming. It's been here. Okay, it has been here. It's been here for decades. All right, what they have done now is shrunk it down. All right, shrunk it down. Anyhow, talk to you guys in the next video.